hard, make sure my knot's swollen. Fuck you. Say the wrong hood, bullets explode, and I trust you. People these days, cause that's gold. I see niggas get killed for who they roll with and chose to keep inside they circle, say sitting on your sofa. Same nigga that shot you was the one you used to smoke with. Cold shit, my whole clique notorious. You heard of us, 6 soldiers, murderers. You still serving clubs.
Hello. It's very nice seeing you guys. I see all generations, the mothers, the fathers, people my age, people younger than me. It's a very nice turnout. We're just gonna start off by putting some music on. If you guys want to say a prayer right here in front of the frame, you guys are more than welcome to. If you guys have any stories or memories that you guys have, whether it's by meeting Nipsey or just certain things that he said that touched you personally, you're more than welcome to share it.
I say self-made, meaning I design myself. County jail stage, you can pull my value yourself. Spot raid, swallow rocks, I'm getting high myself. Damn right, I like the life I built. West Side 60, shit, I might get killed.
Nobody asked him to stay in the hood. Nobody asked him to be an ambassador for Eritrea. So, it doesn't even feel real, but I'm just gonna try implementing that. I'm gonna challenge you guys. I'm gonna ask that from you guys, whether or not you can empower your people, put them in a position to succeed, because this is the kind of person that I saw in Nipsey. He was more than a rapper. He was people that loved his people, that loved his culture. And I think the best thing we can do to honor his legacy is to live up, empower people, and grab the baton and continue the marathon. Thank you.
Black on black beans, young niggas CeeLo. Go Cuban links, just rapping my ropes. Blood, sweat, and tears, just squeezing my fruits. Count up that low, count up that low. Black on black beans, young niggas CeeLo. Go Cuban links, just rapping my ropes.
I think from, if you're on social media at all, from all the videos that have surfaced this week, I don't know if any of you have seen any of his interviews that he's done in the past or anything. I think anyone can say that Nipsey was a good man with a good heart. You didn't have to know him to know that. Like Nat said, I mean, he stayed in the hood. He didn't have to stay in the hood. He gave back to his people. He took care of his people. He rapped, and he gave us game. I mean, he wasn't rapping about, just living this life and, keeping it all to himself. I mean, he wanted to uplift us all.
Really good to see you. It's like
Where your money at? We gon' smoke 100 sacks. Shooting up your blocks with your cars, then we double back. You a funny cat. You ain't made 100 rap. You ain't nothing like that. Watch what it's fucking fact. Where your money at? Where your money at? Where your money at?
and they took it a different way. They said something.
Say, I will come back.
I've been not putting my physical life on the line, but I've been trying to represent in my family and my community what it means to be a black person, to sacrifice, to put your people first. And when Nipsey passed away, it was like we lost the best example of that. Mm-hmm. We lost the best example of that. And it's really hard because we keep losing our examples. I was too young to understand Pac's passing and for it to influence me. And following Nipsey's entrepreneurial path and direction, his ability to build community and his community engagement activities, we should all use this, of course, as an example to strive, to push further, to bring people together as we are today, and sacrifice, but also to be more beautiful.
Funny thing is, they swore when I get rich, I turn my back on them, but I'm still up in the mix, huh? Goddamn, ain't that some shit? Can a young nigga pull up in the six, get his dick sucked? Where your money at? right? We gon' smoke 100 sacks, shooting up your block, switch cars, then we double.
You know, society these days, everyone is so everything for themselves, and you know, they never want to give, they don't want to share information. The information he shared alone, that I learned just from watching YouTube videos, helped me personally to put some money in my pocket, you know? And it's like, it's not about his society, it didn't just help his society, it helped the whole world. I knew Nipsey before I knew his music, in the sense that he sold me before his music sold me, just because of the kind of person he was.
Nipsey, like, first he was a rapper first, he was a musician, and I think he touched people from all over the world. He just happened to be Eritrean. It's just a coincidence, you know, so I don't even think it's necessary for anyone to even indicate that, but of course, as an Eritrean, we loved him. He was our prince, you know, so, and he represented for us, and, but for Nip, like, it's really hard for me, I'll be honest for you.
How do I take this and expand this for myself? And I'm gonna take my education to empower the youth of my community and to grow us beyond measure, because we are superheroes. As people of color, no one can stop us. So take what Nipsey did and continue that plentifulness. Be prolific yourself. That's all I want to say.
Another thing that I remember that he was really big on was specifically black empowerment and black wealth and keeping that in our community. A lot of folks don't know this, but he was an independent artist for a long time, and he created his own label called All Money In, No Money Out. And the big thing about that was that whenever he had the opportunity, he'd always empower people around him to ensure that communities were developed and that where he was from, an area that was so disenfranchised, would have a better future for itself.
I run, but it is all over me. Now I am scared. The clouds cover the sky. It is dark. I cannot run anymore. I am blinded by the dark gleam of the desert. Clouds in the desert. Nipsey Hussle.
All right, y'all. All money in. All money out. All money in. All money out. All money in. All money out. TMC. Let's go.
Marathon continues.
All money in. Neighborhood. All money in.
Double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't talking no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time over us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, I ain't telling no lies, I just double up. 4, 3, 2, that's time. We just embrace the only life we know. If it was me, I'd tell you, nigga, live your life and grow. I tell you, finish where we started, reach them heights, you know. Gas the V12 to the pipe and smoke. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had to pray to Almighty God and let my dog out the kennel. When you get it straight up by the mud, you can't imagine this shit. I've been pulling up in the drop tops with the baddest bitches. Young nigga been focused on my check. Got a new coupe wrapped around my neck. Trying to put the water on my potato. I got killers to the left of me. Another $1 million bill, that's just some regular shit. See my granny on the jet, some shit I'll never forget. Next day we flew to Vegas with my Puma Connects. We break bread, we ain't new to success. Blade music and best. Enterprise, take lucrative steps. Cold game, but I knew it was chess. As a youth in the set, learn the game, you a student at best. But it's a couple things you can expect. Just like money, no money, niggas shooters respect. Other shooters, we was both throwing my crew on your neck. I'm on the freeway in the drop, it got me losing my breath. I do the dash with the blues on the deck. Loaded bases, that's my motivation. Nigga feeling lucky, we should go to Vegas. 2018, motor transportation. Got me feeling over anxious like motivation.
Ambition, cause I'm on one. Swinging for the fences for the home run. Even further beyond into the universe. but I've got to make it to first. It feels like every second's being stolen. I risk it for every ticket we sold them. You got the ball, I'ma take it home. Bottom line, I'm gonna make it home.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked.